Let me hear Sandy Grande! And people of the Grande say yay! Sitaram, assalamu alaikum, pleasant good evening. Welcome to Sandy Grande. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Kenwin Phillip and Miss Suzanne Holder. Excellent job. Give them a round of applause. A blessed evening, political leader. My colleagues, brothers and sisters, you're looking good, boy. Look at people. I sure here have more than 40 people. Is more than that? All right. You know, everyone knows me. I'll always like to put God in everything. And I really want to especially thank Pandit Ishwar Maharaj as the principal of this school. And give him a round of applause. He's always here to support us in any party events. And first of all, I'm going to quote the pastor part of me from the book King James Version, Psalms 21:11. And it says, though they plot evil against you and devise wicked schemes, they cannot succeed. So my brothers and sisters, what does this mean? When you see evil schemes unfold, remember they will not succeed forever. The power of evildoers is only temporary. And God's very presence would send them scattering in a moment. And my brothers and sisters, why tell you that tonight? And my sister Jolene John, is that I ask the Almighty God to lift up our political leader, Kamala Prasad Bisesa, especially now where there is so much of darkness in this land. And you would agree with me, every one of you all. COVID came, people lost their jobs and everything else, but there is so much of wickedness. So much people doing occult activity. So we send a hedge of protection around that leader to take us out of bondage, and we pray mightily and we thank God for her, and God continue to give her wisdom and strength. Give her a round of applause. But my brothers and sisters, my heart is heavy. Tonight we stand here dry on the eastern coast, while thousands of our citizens across the nation have been devastated by the floods. You know, we all got up Sunday morning with terrific lightning and loud thunder throughout the country. Central and South got it really good. In our prayers tonight, as my brother Rodney Charles said, we pray for those who are being adversely affected. Our area always get flood. And I say, I love you. I love you people of Sandy Grande, because you are so humble, heartwarming, and flood take care. No water take care. And you're always there to rise to the call. Give yourself a round of applause. Tonight, my brothers and sisters, a family in Mathura is mourning the loss of their loved ones. A hard-working entrepreneur who was robbed and murdered in her business place. I'm hearing drums. Floods. And if you allow me, I will continue. So tonight, my friends, anxious families nationwide are trying to figure out every day, every night, how to live in this country, but the PNM has taken and mashed it up. The cost of food keeps going up. Last week, tomatoes was what? $20 a pound? Now, 25? Well, you know, with that rain yesterday, it's going up more. And the rainy season now start. Melange and Baigan is $15 a pound. And we could go on and on. The cost of gas and transportation has gone up. And my friends, in rural communities, and as you see, we had protests recently in Kumoto by the cold storage. All the vehicles breaking up. It looked like when you protest, then the minister walked his act. The cost of medical care has gone up, my brothers and sisters. Every one of you all know that your medication, your pressure, your sugar, your heart, your asthma, your arthritis habits have gone up. But I'll tell you something worse than that. You know what it is? For our people in this country, is either food or medicine. Which one do you think they take? Food. So instead of they take the tablet 3 times a day, they take it twice a day, 1 a day, or every other day. They're getting more sick and they're dying. And we are expecting soon the cost of electricity to go up any day now. Citizens now have the added cost to bear with increased vehicle and maintenance repair due to potholes and bad roads. People who in Toko, Sani Grande, Kumoto, Manzana, like the rest of the country. Here now, we thank God that the government built swimming pools in Sani Grande. You know what is the swimming pool? The pothole. When rainfall is flood, you could do the 100-meter and butterfly. We have now in this country an increased spiral in crime. Many businesses have shut down. And you know, with this flooding taking place, people have to suffer for the flood relief grants for years. Same thing with agriculture, Ragbir. They have to wait so long to get those grants. And the more you talk to them, it looks like they're delaying the grants longer. And with crime, the increased costs personally of replacing stolen items. You don't know how money, your home repairs, your post-trauma treatment, and recovery due to violent home invasion. There is not a nook and cranny any part of the country. Increased household expenditure to purchase water. We know that in Grande, you have to buy water. And guess what? The truck-borne water is supposed to be free, but unfortunately you have to buy it. So many people have lost their jobs because of businesses. So now you're in a rural community, and it is tougher. My brother Tony had said about local government reform. So if the people in this area don't have money to pay their property tax, that means we are getting no road, nowhere you're picking up your rubbish, because the people here don't have money. Very simple lives. So you have to embrace, and the government with the 8 years in government want to put local government reform? Not at all. With the increasing cost of everything, we must be reminded about the property tax. Think about what is costing us, brothers and sisters, to keep this brutal PNM government in office. Whether you're UNC, PNM, or you're undecided, it is a cost that none of us can afford any longer. So think about 8 years of PNM, what it has cost you. Did you lose your job of PNM retrenchment? Has your children been educated and writing resumes upon resumes? And guess what? No job forthcoming. Where's the policies? The political leader will say, where is the policies? What you have to do so that these children get the jobs. And before I forget, this blessed lady thought about children, the cerebral palsy children. This wicked government, stop that. And you want to go back and vote? I implore you to take an honest look in your lives. As my brother Rodney Charles said, after 8 years under the PNM regime and 5 years under the Honorable Cabinet Prasad Bisesa administration. And if you want to dance, you can dance, you know, when I say this. But with the UNC, what they deliver? More than 100,000 laptops delivered to secondary school children. Give them a round of applause. The UNC government under Kamla Prasad. Remember, it's your children and grandchildren benefited. And when people put that vote elsewhere, that is what they're going to lose out. Children Life Fund was established with over 221 young lives. They are asked which political party they belong to. It's children. We completed the University of the West Indies in Debye in August 2015. We, under the partnership, were the first to achieve free universal preschool education. We have to give her a round of applause because she was part education minister and children very close to her heart. She completed the Children's Hospital in Cuba. You know, I asked a question in Parliament. Now that it's no longer a global 19 pandemic, when, Minister, are you going to open the Cuba hospital? They don't know. So you know when you need a CT scan, an MRI or anything else, you have to wait. And that facility, what the leader had, her vision is to put all our services, make it medical tourism so that it can pay partly for itself. That's the vision of the party, the UNC. They also established a nursing academy with trained nurses. But you know what? It come to pass. Recruiting agencies from all over the world up to Australia coming here and taking our nurses. Yes, and watch me, for they are taking themselves and their families to better remuneration package. What plan the government have? I'm going to tell you what plans they have. None. Now I see my time running. Trinidad and Tobago, under Kamla Prasad Bisesa, recorded the highest amount of foreign direct investment in history, from an FDI of 500 million US to over 3 billion US. And now we're hearing some horror story, but the leader will probably talk about the HSF, Heritage and Stabilization Fund. Brothers and sisters, this is why the PNM continues to try to distract you with propaganda and red herring. So I'll bring something close to you. So you are in Komoto, Manzanar. My friends, the Manzanar breakaway, that was November 24th. This month will make it 7 months since that, 24 to 24. Here's the thing. Every single citizen of this country know about it. We are in the age, the digital age of artificial intelligence. And all we hear from the words of the Minister of Works and Transport is it gone for tender. It gone for tender. You tell me we have all this science, data, and we can't fix that road with the modern engineering. When you see China building 50 miles of road on the ocean, we can't build that? No. That is nonsense. You know why? Let me tell you. You cut off children going to school, people who ill, because it will take you 30 minutes from MNR Grande to Mayaro. But when that road was blocked off, my friends, guess what? It will take you 2 to 3 hours. And if it's bad weather, remember that ambulance with your loved one with a heart attack at Mayaro, taking 2 to 3 hours at 2 a.m. in the morning. They will die, they will dead. That man dial saying, hear what? They still have closed a lot of clinics, especially cardiac clinics. Many of you will know that. You're getting calling, kidney cancer, and you cannot get your medication. When you cannot get your medication, guess what? You have to buy it, but you have no money to buy it. But I'll tell you, the taxi drivers, the users, listen, it's damage to the vehicles. So now, with the rains upon us, I will tell you, brothers and sisters, that is not potholes you're making, it's craters, so that fish could be farmed there. And very soon, I tell you, I don't want to prophesy in it. I want to tell you that road will be soon impossible. I agree with the residents there. That is not acceptable. 7 months afterwards is not acceptable. My time is going, and I want to conclude by saying, you know, what is important to us today is that we join together, and in togetherness is unity. And put yourselves and your family first. Put your communities first. Put your future first. Vote with a party with a proven record of people-centered development. Who was that said that? Kamala Pasal Bisasa. Put God in front and we behind. And that's where we start. Vote for the United National Congress. Vote, don't tote, but vote. Vote the UNC and the Rising Sun. I thank you, and for all the fathers and the father figures, happy early Father's Day on Sunday. God bless.